Hi, I'm Noah. This summer my wife and I are having twins. I can't wait till they start teaming up to solve mysteries. They're running these public service announcements nowadays where President Obama comes on TV and encourages fathers to spend more time with their children. He says it just takes a couple of hours a week. Well, it's nice to know it's that easy. I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that maybe, just maybe, it's a little bit more complicated than that. I have a great father. He was only 25 when I was born, yet somehow he managed to raise me and my brother to be reasonably functional human beings. I mean, sure, I'm a playwright and my brother's an actor, and neither one of us has ever had a real job, but, we've also never burned down a church or written threatening letters to Ted Danson. It's not a threatening letter if I say nice things like, I believe we are soulmates who ought to be together throughout all eternity. So I have an excellent role model for how to be a good father. Plus, I'll be 34 when my twins are born. So that means I'll have 9 years more experience to draw upon. I mean, I've seen every episode of The Brady Bunch. I think my father doesn't even know who Cousin Oliver is. But it's still scary. I mean, sometimes I will forget to feed my dog, or I'll leave laundry in the dryer for days on end. I mean, you can't do that with babies. You probably shouldn't even put them in the dryer in the first place. You would think you'd have more leeway with twins, because you figure if you mess one up, you can just say, oh, that was the practice baby, and then you focus on the other one, but apparently that's not how it works. The thing is, the best parents, and believe me, I had just about the best parents imaginable, but even the best parents screw up their children. For instance, in the 70s and 80s, my parents gave me a lot of juice. The real stuff, 100% juice, no sugar added, because they figured it was good for me, fluids and vitamins and all that good stuff. But of course now we know that O.J. Simpson is in fact the least dangerous juice on the planet. If you give your children juice, you might as well be giving them arsenic and strychnine smoothies. Parents who give their children juice are worse than Hitler. So I have come to terms with the fact that even with the best of intentions, I'm going to screw up my children. Inevitably, they'll grow up with strange hang-ups and phobias and skewed priorities and perceptions. Heck, I live in Los Angeles and I'm going to raise my children to be Celtics fans. It's like a guaranteed ass-kicking. But the kind of beautiful thing about humanity is that all we really are is the sum of our failings and flaws. Without imperfections, we'd just be identical models rolling off the assembly line. Okay, not Toyotas. They come with failings and flaws built in. My point is that all I can hope for is that the ways that I find to screw up my children are non-fatal and the scars that I leave aren't too deep or crippling. And then maybe someday in the far future, President Obama, by which I mean President Malia Obama, will go on 3D holovision and encourage my children to spend just a few hours a week with me in my retirement community on the moon. Or at least send their robotic avatars to do it for them, because frankly my juice-addled brain won't be able to tell the difference. Bye.